Let's learn about estimating sums. Remember that when we round, we can add the numbers together to get a sum. That is an estimation when you complete the problem. Read along with me on this page. Estimating sums. How can you estimate sums? Do the two pandas together weigh more than 500 pounds? You can estimate to find out about how much the two pandas weigh. The female panda weighs 255 pounds, and the male panda weighs 322 pounds. How would you go about estimating to find your answer? Rounding would help you out a lot. Let's round to the nearest 10. We're going to underline the 10 place value, and circle the number to the right. We look at the circled number. It is 5 and above, so the underlined number goes up by 1. Any number to the left of that number stays the same, and any number to the right of that number turns to 0. Do the same with 322. The number that is circled is 4 and below, so the underlined number stays the same. All the numbers to the left of the underlined number stay the same, and all the numbers to the right of the underlined number turn to 0. Then simply add those numbers together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 2 is 8. 2 plus 3 is 5. 255 plus 322 is approximately 580. In the book, it shows us the same way. You round the numbers to the nearest hundred in this case. So let's underline the hundreds place, circle the number to the right, and round it. The circled number is a 5, which is 5 and above. That makes the underlined number go up. 2 becomes 3. And all the numbers to the right of the 2 turn to 0. The circled number is 2, which is 4 and below, so the 3 stays the same. And all the numbers to the right of the 3 go to 0. Then simply add together. 300 plus 300 equals 600. 255 plus 322 is about 600. 600 is greater than 500. Remember the question? The pandas together weigh more than 500 pounds. Compatible numbers is similar. It is similar to rounding, but you're going to go to whichever number is closest that ends in either 0 or 5. You want to make the numbers as easy as possible to add together. 255 is, you can add it or change it to 250. 322 goes to 325. Adding those together, 0 plus 5 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, 2 plus 3 is 5. 255 plus 322 is about 575. 575 is greater than 500. The total weight is more than 500 pounds. Let's look at this another way. How can you estimate sums to the nearest 10? A panda eats a lot of bamboo in a week. Suppose one panda ate 148 pounds of bamboo and another ate 173 pounds. About how much bamboo did the two pandas eat? Round to the nearest 10 to estimate the sum. Again, underline the place value that we are rounding nearest to the nearest 10. It's in the tens place. If you don't remember what the place values are, go ahead and write yourself a note. The hundreds, the tens, the ones, and fill in the blanks. In math, it's always okay to write more than you think you might need. So you underline the nearest, the tens place, and circle the number to the right of the underlined number. The circled number 8 is 5 and above. Therefore, the underlined 4 changes to 5. And all numbers to the left of the underlined number stay the same, and all numbers to the right of the underlined number go to 0. With 173, the circled number is 3. That is 4 and below. Because 4 and below, the 7 stays the same. And all the numbers to the left of it stay the same. And all the numbers to the right of it go to 0. So now you can find the sum of a 150 plus 170. 150 is the same, 150 plus 170 is the same as 15 tens plus 17 tens equals 32 tens. And 32 tens is 320. Think about that. Why did they say it that way? Well, let's look. Here is the tens, and all the numbers to the left of it can go with it. So 15 tens plus 17 tens equals 32 tens. And 32 tens, you just would add a 0, is 320. The pandas ate about 320 pounds of bamboo. Ask yourself these questions. How is rounding to the nearest 10 to estimate a sum similar to rounding to the nearest 100? And number 2, which estimate do you think is closest to the actual sum? Rounding to the nearest 10 or to the nearest 100? Think about that a little bit. Come up with an idea and ready for a discussion tomorrow in class, or the next time that you come to class. If you're stuck with this, go ahead and Google it. You can look up these questions and type them in exactly as they're written and see what kind of answers you get.